Hi guys, I'm back for the 12th video of the today's skill series. This video is about how to enhance efficiency of mail reply by Outlook automation. Now, this particular video is for all professionals who use Outlook as one of the softwares for communicating with the employees as well as with their co-workers. So, mail as a medium, obviously, in current situation and the scenario at the stage of evaluation of the overall corporate life, is become a very much a part of our life. Some of the people obviously feel very irritated at times because of the too many number of mails that they receive from different stakeholders. Some from IT, some even you can say about HR also, that some most many mails come and all these things, and then with employees also there are large number of people if they are marked in CC, and some they find that some of the content they are not related to, and even that has led to the organizations also coming out with their own policy, the mail policy, that you cannot mark someone who is not relevant in that particular mail because it adds to that particular person's mailbox. Now, that is one side of our life, the mail has which has become. But the thing is that how to enhance our work efficiency in this current context in terms of our mail replies, so that with less amount of work, also you can actually within specified timelines you are able to reply to all the mails in a very proper, accurate, and correct format. So that is the subject of this particular video. It is, I think, a video which, if you watch, you will definitely be in a position to use it, and it does not require any coding. Unlike the last video which I had on VB macro, where there was a requirement of coding that you have to code, and then only the mails will be circulated. So even obviously that was clearly explained how the code was created and how it can be created. But here particularly there is no requirement of coding. That's why I'm further stressing on it. So any person can use it. Simple, a few clicks are there that you have to do, and then accordingly you will be able to customize everything in a proper format, and you can use that and send out replies to mails without your actually requiring to be totally involved and mailing by typing everything. Okay, so that is how it is. It's a magic kind of a thing. Okay, so now moving to the content now. So basically today's agenda, it's, if you break it down, it is about how Outlook automation helps, and how to do quick steps. So quick step is one of the things which will be touched upon in this particular video, in which you can use as a process to fasten your work as well as do it more accurately, which is also the subject of this thing. So and the third is obviously how to save mail template and call it. So how can you save a mail template and call it during your replies, so that you do not need to type the whole mail again, by just by using a particular mail template with which have pictures, words, and everything written on it. You can reply back. The last is obviously the live example, which I will show it to you, to show you from scratch how it is done. Okay. So how Outlook automation helps. So if you look at it, the broadly, if you want 3 pointers, the first pointer is it reduces the time of mail reply. Obviously, if you have a template and if you use that particular template or this series of templates for every particular work, then obviously your time of writing the mail will be totally saved. So it reduces, the second is that it reduces the energy to think on minute details of mail reply. Obviously, when you are writing a mail, you have to think about what you are writing. I mean, what is the, you have to first do the salutation and then the mail body. Mail body can have structures. So what all things you need to include, some specific things are there or not. So you have to write, if you are writing about an employee, then you want to write that employee code, then this employee name, this employee's designation. If you want to the employee designation, then the designation. So there is a particular format also you might be using for your internal circulations as per prescribed within divisions and departments. So all of this actually can be actually avoided to a great extent by using the formats and templates. So these templates, how you can use that, we will be showing you. So it reduces any possibility of error. Obviously, if you have, say, suppose there is a policy communication that you need to send out to the employees. Now you already have that policy in one page format, and you have well documented with all the figures and pictures. Then you did not think too much. I mean, you did not, plan anything further, because you already have this particular template ready with you. So whenever somebody replies back and say asking that I don't have clarity on this particular policy, you can obviously send back in response the full policy in full specifications and everything, without you actually again starting to write everything on from scratch. So by doing this, obviously the basic, the chunk of communication will be handled. If he has some specific custom question, obviously then in that case you'll have to reply in a customized manner. But in broad cases, majorly, obviously, if there is a communication thing, then you can always arrange this thing by using templates. So it will reduce your bulk writing things, because the customized thing, it will be only few things that you will be writing, so it will not take much time. If it's only in cases where you give a broad understanding or follow a particular structure, only then it takes more time. So that time will be saved totally. So where it can be tough to implement, well, you have to also know where it can be tough to implement. So it may be tough to implement in areas where there is no cyclic activity involved. Example, say areas which deals with, say, scientific research, where in every detail will mostly be different over different mails, and hence there is no commonality or repeat use thing that is possible in such situations. So because everything will be novel and everything will be new and unique every time, because the scientific particular research based thing, so it will continually evolve, and then different stages will need to be quoted or talked about. Somebody is writing, some scientist writing some mail to some other scientist or some administrative authority. So that scenario, obviously, this will not be very helpful. But apart from this, every other way in the corporate, especially. So whatever we use, whichever organizations you use, if you are using Outlook, then definitely this thing comes very, very, very handy. From my personal experience only, I am telling you. See, especially in HR department, so I will say that in HR department, employee query response, policy clarification, asset related query management, FNF, hiring related responses, so PMS query resolution, training scheduling responses, everything can be handled via Outlook automation, because if for everything there is always a common template that is used for a standardization purpose. So if you are having these templates ready and within that, then you don't even need to type it. You just simply click on one button, and then the entire communication in a very customized manner will go out. Okay. So now how to do quick steps is the second part. Prior to going into the mail saving part. So quick steps is actually a magic term. So how you will access it. So here only in this particular slide, you will find that there is this arrow which is marked and the circle is being shown here. So actually the circle should be coming a little bit over the arrow only. So but yes, this is the arrow. This on this arrow, if you place your this cursor, it will show you manage quick steps. So it is this arrow that you need to click. So once you click on this arrow, what will happen? A page like this will open up. So manage quick steps like this, email needed, SIM needed, which you can see here. So this page will open up, and in this page, there is in the lower half of this page, you'll find something called new. So when you are trying to create a quick step which is new, which is the first time, then you have to click on this new button. It will give you some options. So this like custom, new meeting suite, forward to, new mail, flag and move, customize and move to folder, all these things. You have to select the custom option. So once you select the custom option, then this particular window will open up, in which they will ask for this to whom the reply should go to. And then there is this breakup this thing. So here initially it will show you show options. So once you click on that show options, it will give you further breakup, this flag, subject, importance, field, text, etc. In the text field, obviously you'll put the text template which you will be using while replying. Once you click on this button, you will be able to reply in a custom manner. So that mail reply which will be applying that context, the template, etc., that will be there in this text portion. After you have entered everything in this text portion, then you will need to press on the finish. And once you've done that, your part is done and the quick step is ready. So after that, what you will need to do, you just simply replace the icon by some other icon, so that you can easily refer for your own understanding and reference. So that if you are writing about somebody's SIM giving as a HR, that okay, you want to talk to the IT, that okay, this guy has not got a SIM or whatever. So then that you can make the mobile this icon there in that. So once you click on that, upon clicking on selecting the mail where you need to whose response you need to share with the IT in a particular format, then you will be able to easily understand that which particular button you have to press. So you select that particular mail and then reply back, and it will the mail custom full text will be copied in the mail body, and will await your any further change if required. Otherwise, you can also directly, once you click on it, then that full format will go copied and sent to the particular department. Okay, so then your work of writing the whole mail is definitely reduced. So this is the broadly the quick steps. I'll show. So now we come to the save mail template feature of Outlook. So it's very simple. Actually, it's very much like creating a new mail. Okay. So just click on the new mail icon in the ribbon of Outlook. Just has been shown here in this particular slide. So simply click on it. So it will open up a new window wherein the usual new mail type of a look will come out, where there is a send option, there is a to option, there is CC option, subject option, and the mail body is there, and then the send option is there. So here what we will have to do is that you will have to type in the text whichever you want to save as a template. So once you have typed all the text, so like here in this particular example, if you look at it, then here I have written that because this particular thing, as an example, I want to say that I want to tell to the person who has mailed me, say related to some travel expense, ambiguity or all. So I'm trying to say to them that okay, this is the particular policy which is there in this particular path. You please go through them, and if you still have any problem, you can always discuss with the consultant 1 or consultant 2 at this mobile numbers during say office hours, um, 7 days a week or 5 days a week, whatever you want to say. So you can always talk to them, and they will give you the clarity. So then they will have a guided assistance. So for doing this, so this template is being set. So I have written this down in the mail body. So after that, I'll go and save this mail. Now, yes, saving this mail is very important. So you have to how to save this mail as a template is what we'll show you now. So once you have gone through that, you've written that particular thing. Go to the file. In the file, press the save as option. In the save as option, it will open up this particular window, as you see here. So here, like file name is there, save as type. These features are there. So here I have typed in the file name as name query response. So type in the file name and then selected in the save as type this thing drop down. I have selected Outlook template. Now that means the template that Outlook will need to save. So I have selected out of these 5 options, that text only and then Outlook message format and all these things, HTML and all these things. Out of this, I feel that the Outlook template is the one which I should be using. So Outlook template, I have from the drop down, I have selected and press save. Once I save, then this particular icon will be created within that folder. You will get to see that. So temp query response, it has already been created. Actually, I have saved it second time, so that's why it is showing there earlier. Once you save it, it will show there in this particular folder. Okay. What will happen? So after this is done, so you will then have to call this particular template, right? So how do you call this template? So like quick steps is like a ribbon. In the ribbon only it will show as an icon. So if you place on that icon, and it automatically against the mail on which the selection is, if you place that icon, then the automatically the whatever the text content that you have saved in the quick steps will get executed. But here in this particular case, when you are calling a mail, so the added advantage is that in case of mail, you can you can have pictures and all of the things stored in a very decent systematic manner in the mail body there. So what calling that particular template, that mail template, you will have to do a specific range of things. So what you will have to do is first simply select the new item. So first select the mail on which response you want to do. Then select the new item from here in the ribbon. Just below the home, it will find this particular thing. So it is shown here in this particular slide. So they will show you large number of options. So go below there. Here you will find that the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth option in that drop down is the more item in under the new item. So in that more item, if you take the cursor, then it will further give you some 5 options. So choose from option here. So once you click on the choose from, this particular window will open up. So you can then select in the drop down this where it is showing the standard forms library. So you just simply in the drop down you select the user templates in the file system. Once you select that and you press on open, it will automatically open up as a response to that particular mail, and you are ready to go. You can just press the send and it will be sent. So in the whole process, what you have done, you have saved enormous amount of time in typing the entire mail, fitting the pictures and keeping everything in a cohesive manner for a particular type of response. So all of these are not needed because you can now directly, by calling this particular template, you can any number of times you can, mail that back. So the entire time is saved. So you can obviously use that time in further development also, or you can also use it for other immediate pressing tasks and get those tasks done a little more earlier. So this is a big utility around this. So that's why we have covered this here. So okay, so now coming to the live example. So this is the Outlook application that is installed in my laptop. So I have logged into my ID, and now I will tell you how the quick steps can actually be implemented, and also the mail save option for storing the templates. So first, what you need to do here, you will find first you have to search for the term quick steps. So you will get where in the under the home tab you will find this quick steps. So here you can find easily that a quick step is there. So just click on this arrow. So it will open up this particular window. So I have already made some quick steps. So these are visible here. So email needed. So I have said that this XYZ person, the following member has joined in the below mentioned territory. Kindly issue a mail ID. So like that. And the same in the case of SIM needed, there is also a systematic this thing has already created. Then from training schedule, communication, their training, all these things. So then similarly for offer communication, rejection, CV, receipt, everything, templates are already saved. Which I will be using it in the case of the situation and the requirement. If somebody mails me, then I can email it back. If I have to say, write back to a particular person who is applicant with the offer, then for that also is there the rejection. If there is that is the case, then that also is also already pre-formatted. So all the data and everything. So this actually is helpful because I don't need to write the mail again for a large number of people. So if there are 150 mails on this subject, I can easily reply back without writing a single line, and him also getting the full data, and so there is no gap anywhere. So that thing quick step becomes useful. Now, how to create a new quick step? So I'll show you how. Now, click on this new quick step option. So just click on that. It will show you a large number of options. So move to folder, categorize, and move, and all these things. So move to and listen. There is one which is called custom. Okay, so I'll take it a little up so you can understand. So here this custom. This custom, you click on this custom. Once you click on this custom, it will take you to this particular window. It will say that name of my quick step. So suppose I want to make a quick step for replying to travel expense related queries. So I said travel expense response. Suppose. So what I want to do now, click on this choose an option. So I want to reply back. So I will have to go down and reply. So whichever mail I will be selecting, and then on pressing this particular icon, it will go into the reply mode. And in reply mode, they will reply. So in show options, I will click, and here reply will be the whatever the subject, the reply to the subject, like normal case of replies. So in the text, I will say that dear sir, madam, if you want, mostly it will be in the sales. It will be most people are usually mail in this related industries. So I'm using dear sir only. So dear sir, please go to the policy section in the path. Say whatever is the path. So if it's the path, say HR policy HTTPS double slash HR policy, whichever random path. This is not the accurate path, but I'm just showing for example. So HR policy, travel policy. Okay. Then I want to say that okay. In case of any ambiguity, you may call consultant one consultant as per below contact details. Consultant one, let's say it is 9000000. Consultant is whatever is that. So like that. So 4, 5, it's one more digits and so 10 digits each. So yeah, print listing and then please call only during office hours. Is, between 9 to 6 a.m. And on Monday, say Saturday. So like this, it will give the consultant also some respite. So you are telling which particular time who to call and where to check the policy. If you want to write this back, if there is some common misconception or problem related to a policy, travel policy, then you can always use this particular format for immediate response. So if you have this template, you don't need to even type it also. So if you have this, and you can immediately head back. So just finish. Now, before that, I will keep this icon only. You can also change the icon here, so you can have the icon something else also. So, say for travel, I want to use this only out of this whatever options are available. You can also upload also, but let's say for this, I want to use this only. So, once you do that, this icon gets changed. So, okay, that helps you and it will show you where it is. So, finish. So now, like in all these things, this is also come up. So this is there now. It will be visible in this place also. Once you have done that, okay. So now see here it is visible. Suppose to this person only. Here is something about HR workshop, but I want to reply back with this only. So suppose it's someone who wants travel policy related clarity. So I have replied back say travel expense. I just clicked on that and in reply only this mail has been populated. See everything is there. To him the automatically it is coming there and then here I have this whole thing. So if I would have wanted I could have just simply pressed on send. I don't want to send as for the example only. So I have showing that by pressing on that only the entire thing is populated and I can just simply send and close the loop. So that is one way of using of quick steps. What is the other way? Now I'm closing this. I do not want to send it. So no. So now other way is to create a mail template. Now quick steps obviously you can write only text. So if you suppose you want to write a policy, okay, and an elaborate policy with some diagrams and a lot of things in that one particular mail chain which you want to send. Then in that case, mail template comes handy. So you want to explain the policy, say suppose the entire travel policy you want to say. So suppose you want to say that uh, for grade manager and above, you want to have a manager travel policy. So you can write the subject as like that. So manager travel policy. It's you want to talk about say limits grade wise. So grade say whatever 1000 upper cap is say rupees 9,000 per day, etc. Grade 2000 is say anything, 18,000, 12,000. Travel mode is yeah, or so like this, if you want to say anything, travel mode permitted, you say Innova, say anything. So like this, you can write this, and you want this particular template. You can write many other things. You can draw diagrams also here, so that is also possible. Here you can mark things here like this. So like this, if you want to highlight some area, then put pictures, icons, all these things are possible. So if you want this particular thing to go like this on the reply action, then what you have to do, you have to save it. So how do you save it? File, go to save as. In the save as, it will be coming out like this. So it is the default. It's coming as Outlook message format Unicode like this. So you just save it as Outlook template, and then you say manager travel policy extract or something like that, or it is because the subject is there, it is automatically fetching it. Let's keep that only, manager travel query, travel policy response or whatever like that. So you keep it like that in the templates and then just save it. Okay, so you have saved it. Now how do you call it? So to call it, you will have to just I'm closing this here now. Save changes. No, I don't need to already save. So now you have to call it. You just click on the new items and then go to the more items. Here you will find this choose from option. Click on this choose from. It will take you here. Here you have to select the user templates in file system. Here you find this manager travel policy response. Select this and open it. So this is now there readily available. So you can simply in the to portion you can write whoever you want to do. So every time if it's separate person, you can also mail that him or her. So if I want to write to say Uddalak.Banerjee here, I'm just selecting my own mail ID and I want to send it over here. So I can simply press on send. Then he will be getting that mail. So like this. So by doing this, what happens? It is becomes a lot easier to express yourself more accurately, in more elaborately, without yourself actually investing repetitive effort in writing the mail. When especially in climates or in places where there are a large number of employees who are interacting with you and you have to manage all of this yourself in a very short period of time, you can always look at Outlook automation. It can help send out accurate, customizable, and very easy to understand kind of content every time without a miss to the required set of people. So I hope this has been of use. So it's a very easy thing. So if you try it, you can definitely master it. And once you master it, for everything you will have a template. You can finish say 1,000 mails a day, responses, everything customized to a great extent, and leading to a good quality communication to all your stakeholders. Only where case where you may have some problem is when suppose in the, that I have been speaking of in the first part of the video also, that only one case that where there is a problem is when all the stakeholders are very requiring some very minute information. So, like say, very scientific kind of a environment you are working in. You are a scientist, and some XYZ scientist has mailed you, and you want to respond to that particular mail. So, you for a particular finding of yours. So, obviously, you will not know what kind of finding you will be sharing. So, there is not clustering of the work is not possible. So, in that case, this common template cannot be used. In that case, you have to write afresh and reply to that. Okay. We come to an end of this particular video. Hope you have understood the concept that was discussed here, and hope you use it and obviously optimize your work as well as the time that it takes to complete it with higher efficiency or accuracy, you can say. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to comment on the video. We'll always try to come back to that and cover that in the future videos. Uh, if you feel that somebody else can be helped by viewing this particular video, please feel free to share this particular video also. And you also may like and subscribe to the channel so that you can get many more such videos in coming months or years. Thank you again for watching this video.